I'm Rose Chisowa, the intern from the UbuntuNet Alliance in Nairobi. I'm going to present on visibility towards a communication strategy for UbuntuNet Alliance. In this communication strategy, I'm going to talk about what is UbuntuNet Alliance, why have we decided to come up with a communication strategy, the current tools that we're using, the challenges faced and the gap identified, the communication strategy itself, lessons for the NRENS, conclusion, and way forward. UbuntuNet Alliance is a region research and education network for East and Southern Africa, and its main aim is to interconnect all NRENS in the region and connect them with other regional NRENS of the world. And it was registered as a not-for-profit organization in 2006, and by then it had 5 founding NREN members. That's Kenneth from Kenya, Maren from Malawi, Mozambique, Rwanda, and South Africa, Tenet. And today, its membership has grown to 13, from 5 to 13 NRENs. And its secretariat is mainly based in Lilongwe, Malawi, and our CEO is based in Kampala. And we have participated in the EU FP7 project, Global Area for Africa, and currently we are working also with Chain. In short, these are some of the NRENs, the 13 NRENs which we're working with. We have one in DRC, Ethiopia, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, Uganda, Rwanda, Somalia, Sudan, South Africa, Tanzania, Namibia, and Zambia. Why have we decided to come up with a communication strategy? The UbuntuNet Alliance posits communication dissemination and outreach as an important tool for its development, as well as for the general understanding of academic networking in Africa. And it believes that effective and strategic use of such tools has the potential to enhance the impact of UbuntuNet Alliance activities and image among all stakeholders. And since its establishment in 2005, a significant amount of effort has been put into achieving and maintaining a well-informed community. And that time, we only had three methods which we're using to communicate to our community. We had the mailing list, the only 3, one for the NREN, the other one was for the community, and the other one was for the board. We also had our website and the newsletter, e-newsletter NUANCE. However, it has been observed that there is low level of understanding of general research and education activities among prospective infrastructure users, policy makers, regulators, and telecom providers in the region. And there is also an increase in activities of UbuntuNet Alliance as the organization increases its operation and more services are delivered to the community. So we believe that a well-informed community of stakeholders is a key to the success of the Alliance. And the nature of UbuntuNet Alliance is that as a regional organization, it aims at regional connecting for the research and education community in the Eastern and Southern Africa through the NRENs. And these NRENs, they're supposed to coordinate research and education activities at national level in their respective countries. And why I've said that is because these NRENs work directly with the community users, who are the lecturers, the students, and the researchers, who are the ultimate beneficiaries of the Alliance. And also, The UbuntuNet Alliance, the regional nature, the other complexity of UbuntuNet Alliance is that the regional nature means that it must interact with different players at different environment. Thus, the telecommunication and connectivity providers, the government, regulators, and many other stakeholders. And they all have a clear understanding of the role of the Alliance in facilitating communication for scientific and research collaboration. I'll talk about the current status of communication tools for the UbuntuNet Alliance. So far, we are using the mailing list. In the first place, we had 3 mailing lists, but now it has increased to 5 mailing lists. We have one for the CEO, another one for the CTO, another one for the NREN community, and for our newsletter NUANCE. We also have the website, which was launched in 2006, and it receives an average of about 2,000 visits a month. And this website is updated regularly whenever we have events. This is just a sample for our newsletter, the NUANCE newsletter. And the NUANCE newsletter is the electronic newsletter which started in 2008, and it covers articles about African NRENS and from other regional and general research and education networking. And it's sent to about 1,500 recipients by email. And another good news is that we have just introduced a French version this year in April. This is just a sample for our French newsletter. We also use flyers, banners, and posters to communicate to our stakeholders. Whenever we have events like these ones, we do distribute these items to our stakeholders. We also use word of mouth. We also use presentations, like at conferences and meetings. We also use the mass media, thus both the print and electronic challenges and the gap identified. NUANCE aims at showcasing what the member NRENs are doing as a way of increasing awareness. But to achieve this, we need the member NRENs to contribute to our NUANCE, and this has been a problem. Most of the NRENs, I should say, I can't say that they're not willing, but they are busy doing other activities so much that they can't contribute to our monthly newsletter. Yeah. And also to grow to the readership of NUANCE, as indicated earlier on, we have about 1,500 readers. But this number, for us to get this number, for us to get the readers, we normally collect the readers at a conference like this one. So it hasn't been easy for us to collect new members for our newsletter. The 3 major gaps which we have been identified, we have noted that many people don't know about education networking, they don't know about the Alliance, they don't know about the NRENS, and also diversity of stakeholders, that is to say, a broad range of stakeholders that the Alliance must address, and each has different needs. And also, these days, with the coming in of social media, it's kind of like difficult for us to reach some of our audience. And these challenges and the gaps, they are the reasons which made us to come up with a communication strategy. And developing a communication strategy started early in 2011 this year. And its main aim is to increase awareness about UbuntuNet Alliance. And we believe that this communication strategy is going to help us to raise and maintain the profile of UbuntuNet in Africa and beyond. And we have identified 13 target audience, and those are target audience. That's the member NRENS personnel, research and higher education institutions, professors and lecturers, students, administrators of university and research centers. The list goes on. And we have also identified tools in order to reach the target audience which we have identified. And these tools, they are about 11 tools. We're going to use the newsletter, that's the NUANCE. We're going to use the flyers, the posters, press release, brochures, reports, map, case studies, presentation, mailing list, the website, and the social media. And we have also identified the channels that we're going to use in order to reach the audience. We're going to use those tools I have mentioned earlier on, the 11 tools. We're going to use these channels in order to reach the identified audiences. We're going to use the mailing list, the social networks. That's because we have Twitter these days, the website, TV and radio, conferences, face-to-face meeting, newspaper. That's for both print and electronic. And we also believe that feedback that we're going to get from our audiences, the community, we're going to collect it and process it back into the communication strategy as inputs. And we're going also to make sure that the various tools and channels will be monitored and evaluated for its effectiveness. Lessons for the NRENS. A brief analysis of the NRENS in terms of communication shows that more could be done to address the knowledge gaps that exist between them and their respective communities and nationally. And this could explain why there are still many people, even in universities, who are not aware of local NRENS, UbuntuNet Alliance, research education network. And I did an in-house research. Out of the 13 NRENS we have, I found out that on at least 9 they have got websites, and only 4 activate their websites, and at least 4 have a newsletter, and about, is it 1 is on Twitter, and 2 they are on Facebook. And this just reflects what the NRENS do in terms of communication. It shows that only a few NRENS take communication seriously. So I think NRENS should position itself, should take communication strategy, should take communication as part of their core activities when they're doing when they are doing activities in their institutions. And also they should embrace the social media, and also maybe they should establish good relationship with the media houses where they are working, because if they can do that, maybe these media houses can help publicize what the NRENS are doing. I would also like to share what Maria Jose Lopez, the public relations communications manager for Carrara, shared with UbuntuNet some time back. She says that they have got within their NRENS, they've got PR people, PR communication people, and these people, they do coordinate within their NREN, and they have got a network, and they do communicate within their NREN and share information whenever they have got events. And I believe if UbuntuNet Alliance, the NRENS, our NRENS can do the same thing, I think we won't be talking that maybe there is no communication between us. In conclusion, and go forward, I believe it is important for organizations to streamline communication and dissemination within their activities. And for the UbuntuNet Alliance success, it will depend on on the NRENS itself. If we can work hard with the NRENS, I think by the end of the day, all of us are going to benefit something at the end of the day. That's all.